Hi, today you're working on the Determining Bonding Types lab. This will be a lab that we're doing to look at the intermolecular forces between molecules or within molecules. So you've read it, hopefully looked at the lab sheet, read some background information, looked through the vocabulary and other activities that are part of the pre-lab. Also, you should have already done part one, the modeling section, where you draw some models of molecules of different types. And so now you should be ready for part two on melting point. So in this lab, we have 3 different substances, and for now we're just calling those substance A, which is this one right here. And you'll notice that these are all white powdery substances, but they do have slightly different grain size and lusters, shininess to them. This is substance B. And this one is substance C. I put about 2.5 milliliters of each substance in aluminum foil pan. And so what we're going to do now is compare their melting points by putting these all on a burner at the same time and observing them carefully for what happens. Here we go. So you see part B and C are both starting to change. C, I believe, started first, and you can see it's almost totally melting down into a clear liquid like that. B is also really taking off over here. I mean, not B, but substance A is really taking off over here now. You can see not only is it melting, but maybe you can see that it's giving off a gas, and it's also bubbling and changing color. So definitely substance A is melting second with a big change there. And then finally, we can wait a while longer as we observe substance B. It's not doing much of anything. It appears to have a high melting point. Nothing is really melted. It is burning a little bit, turning a little bit brown in a few spots. But other than that, throughout these whole couple of minutes, substance B has not changed. So we saw substance C begin melting first, then substance A melted with quite some drastic changes, and then very little change with substance B, no melting, just a little bit of browning. Okay, so that is part 2.